remove, or also known as delete, files from the repository. It's important to track the deletions in the repository, not just delete the file from the working directory. I created these two files here, delete me1 text and delete me2 text. And they both contain they have some content. All right, as you can see, git status says that there are 2 untracked files. Okay. Since this video is about deleting tracked files in my repository, then I need to put these 2 files in the repository. So I'll do git add everything in the current directory. All right, let me do git status again. Okay, so now these 2 files have been added to the staging area and they are ready to be committed. The message is gonna be useless files in repo. All right. Okay, so now I made a new commit, a new change set, 2 files changed. It created the 2 files, delete me.txt and the other one in the repository. Now if I do git status, there's nothing to commit and the working directory is clean. There are 2 ways to delete a file from a repository. I'm going to show the first one. And it starts off by going in and manually deleting the file from the working directory. So I'm going to go into NetBeans and I'm going to delete this file here. Delete. Are you sure you want to delete me1? Yes. Okay, so that file does not exist in my working directory. All right, now I'm back to the console and I do git status. It's telling me that delete me1.txt has been deleted. This voice overdub is something which I added to the video after I made the video. At this point, I was kind of misguided. I didn't realize that the new version of Git, once a file is removed or deleted from the working directory, there is no need anymore to add that to the staging area. So my comments, especially in the beginning here, before I come to that realization, don't reflect that fact. But that repository does not reflect the fact that that file has been deleted. That was git status. So how do I commit this deletion? The usual thing to do is to do git add before I commit things, but that won't work here. Let me try it anyways. Okay, let's do git add. All right, delete me1.txt. Fatal path spec, delete me did not match it. What? Oh, that's because it's already been deleted. Okay. All right, so let's skip that. Here's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to do git rm instead of git add. And that will remove it. You know, it's the equivalent of git add for staging things, except rm instead of the word add is used when the change is a deletion of a file. So git rm delete me_1.txt. Let me see if that works. All right, let's do git status again. Okay, I guess in this new version of Git, I don't have to do git rm. It's just telling me that it knows that I deleted that file and it's ready to commit. I guess they changed things here in Git in this new version of Git. It says changes to be committed. So let me just commit this change. All right, Git. Let me do Git commit. And this time, okay, now let me do Git status. All right. Let me do Git log N2. Okay, everything looks the way that it should. Git status again. Okay, now the second and easier way to delete files from the repository is to do it all with Git. In other words, don't go and try to delete the file and then commit the change to the repository. Just do everything here in Git. Okay, so let me do an ls. Okay, the name of the file I want to delete is delete me2. So I'll do git rm. And remember what rm is. Well, it's partially to enter some, a file or let the staging area know what we want before it actually becomes part of the commit. So it's the equivalent of add, but it's for removing, deleting files. So git rm delete me.txt. Okay. Let's go back into NetBeans. Okay, notice that the git rm command not only is going to deal with the staging area, but it actually went in and deleted the actual file from the working directory. See, you don't see it anymore over here. And the file didn't even go to the trash bin. Now let me do git status here. Okay, so the file deletion is ready to commit now. So I'm going to do git commit. Deleted second useless file. Let's do a git log again. All right, deleted the second useless file. Now let me do git status. Nothing to commit. I'm done. All right, what have I done so far? I created 2 new files. I made them part of the repository, and I got rid of the files including their existence in the repository. And now everything is clean, except now I have a whole bunch of new commits in the history of the repository. Those files do exist in the history. There is a way to retrieve them from Git.